Our beloved 8% Hard AF Seltzer is now live in over 2,500 locations across the United States. We're now available in Florida, Georgia, Alabama, Tennessee, North Carolina, Ohio, Idaho, Illinois, Michigan, Montana, Oregon, and Texas. Go to hardafseltzer.com today, click on the store locator, enter your city or zip, and find the nearest location closest to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Ross Patterson Revolution! Brought to you by GhostBed.com.
Abraham Lincoln. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Merry, Merry, Merry Christmas. Merry, 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 Merry Christmas. Killing it. Killing it. People love it.
You went to Harry Potter yesterday.
I did.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Yes, I kept saying that the whole time.
That's the only thing that I know.
During the day?
It's just a one. No, dude.
No, you went at night?
No.
Okay.
At night.
Yeah.
You like it?
At night she cries.
Yeah, it was amazing.
It was great, right?
Yeah, I took my nanny who's obsessed, and was like Christmas present, whatever. And I was like, there's a producer at my work.
She's obsessed with Harry Potter, by the way, not with children. Just want to.
Harry Potter.
Yeah.
There's a producer at my work that hates everything. Mm-hmm. And he said, this is awesome.
Bomb.
No, Delco.
I know. He said it was bomb. He literally
bomb.
said it was bomb
Okay,
yesterday.
yeah.
So we were recording.
And I was like, oh my gosh, it must be amazing. And it was.
Yeah, we were recording, and he goes, dude, it's rad. He goes, where's Sha-? And I was like, she took the kids.
He told me to go.
Yeah, so we had a show after that. And I was like, okay, cool. And it looked rad.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys brought back like realistic wands and like 3D cards with the heads popping out of it and everything else.
You know how he got me too? Is he was like, they give you drinks, a little alcoholic
Do they
drink
really?
to take on the, and I go, sold.
What'd you get? What was your Potter drink?
Spiked butterbeer?
That sounded
nice.
way too, I got a
actually sounds
Guinness.
delightful.
I got a Guinness.
Okay.
Butterbeer is literally all sugar, right? It's like Bailey's, Kahlua, like butterscotch schnapps, cream. So I was like, oh, I don't know. I don't know if I could do it. Nanny got butterbeer, walked through. Amazed. And you need recommendations for stuff like that because you don't want a Willy Wonka stitch. Do you know what I mean? And so you're like, is it good though?
Yeah.
They can make it look amazing.
Yeah.
And then you get there and it's some crackhead with like one styrofoam butterbeer and like a black curtain behind them. They're like, it's Harry Potter, you know?
Right. Sure.
But I think Universal was behind this, so.
It did seem like they had rights to
From the
everything.
video you sent, it looked like it was a traveling show, perhaps, that goes from city to city.
Yes, so they've got it dialed in.
If people think I'm lying about Liquid IV, I literally drink one of these every day. I don't think they're on today, but God, I love them.
Yeah.
I love you, Liquid IV.
I can't drink water without it.
I know.
Is that
I know,
bad?
it's weird.
That's bad, right?
And I start off the day with this, and then a shot of Ketone IQ, and I'm rocking.
You're G to G.
Ready to go. I don't want to keep talking about our Lord and Savior, Timothée Chalamet, but rolled up to the red carpet with Kylie Jenner, did Theo Vaughn yesterday, all the bro shit. I want to apologize again to Mr. Chalamet. I was unfamiliar with your game, son, and now I'm a huge fan.
Yeah,
so
like we'll
can't wait to go see the movie this weekend.
We'll let you talk about it because like you're new to this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
There he is right there. Look at him. Look at him.
Yeah.
We've been knowing.
I know.
Yeah, we've been on the C train for a real long time.
No, I know. I beefed this, and I apologize.
Dude, look at him. He's like, yeah, I got my boy over there.
And it's because of game day of hearing him talk and everything now that I know, like, these conversations, like, this is mute. I know he's broing down with everybody.
Right.
And he's the dude. You know what's weird, though, is I saw this footage, and I thought to myself, what if all the Kardashians would have married white? what would have happened to their lives, and not these crazy fucking.
Well, one did.
One did.
Who was it?
Humphreys.
Oh, was he?
It was Humphreys.
Well,
And
no,
then
I'm talking about Disick.
Disick.
Oh, that's right.
And they got three kids out of that, right?
Man, they
a lot
did.
of great content, by the way. He is a star. Disick is a star.
He made that show for me. He's
a star.
Yeah. But if you would have got them with these celebrities beforehand and would have had normal lives and marriages, because now, she's freeing people from jails and shit. And it was another one last night where they were like, oh my God, I think it was the New Jersey governor, somebody like that, who praised her for freeing some dude on death row. And I was just like, man, your life could have been so much different if you just would have, Not that it's bad, I guess, but they don't seem happy in real life, When your 10-year-old looks over and you're like, oh God, like they're on their phone all night long. Doesn't really seem happy, but it looks like with Chalamet and these guys freeing people from prisons and shit, like that would have been a pretty decent life,
I think the younger ones, the later ones, the later Kardashians, later Jenners, might have gotten out of the DeGenners.
Because Kevin, I'm sorry, Kevin, with the other one, dating Devin Booker. Devin Booker seems like a pretty normal dude in terms of NBA players.
For sure.
Like, he's not like a crazy... He's not Lamar Odom.
He's not Lamar Odom. Yeah, I understand that.
Of course, Brody.
Yeah, Brody's...
That's
look,
the man.
Pimp,
I mean,
dude.
please.
Pimp. God, in real life, too, that guy's too good looking. You're just like, just stay away from my wife.
He was on our cruise for some reason.
Was he?
The TFM cruise.
Good looking dude.
Parties, dude.
Yeah, and they probably paid him, I would
He taught
imagine.
Chalamet everything he knows.
One of the Jenners was there, too, because she was banging Tyga.
That's right.
Really?
Yeah, we were... Yeah.
Okay, interesting. You know what else is interesting is we got the drones in New Jersey, and all that crazy shit is going on. And Bethany Frankel came out and was like, I know somebody on the inside of the CIA, and I've cracked the code. It's radiation, and there's a nuke in the country or whatever. And we're like, okay, if Bethany Frankel is doing this bullshit from Real Housewives, like, what are we doing here?
They gave her the codes. That's who I would give it to, though.
I know. I kind of trust her.
Because...
she's a businesswoman.
It's not just trusting her. It's that if she said she had him, no one would believe her, right?
Right.
So you give the codes to the people that are like always spouting crazy stuff, and you're like, sure, you have them.
Perfect place to hide.
Like, no, I really do. And the more she tries to tell you,
the
more she seems crazy.
But there's a Walmart in what state is that where they're now wearing body cam on them, and they're getting footage in case shit gets too wild in there. This is the next Netflix show. I mean, this is awesome, dude. Where is that?
Well, there's one in Dallas, in Denton, so 40 miles north of Dallas, where the University of North Texas is.
Let's go. Sure. Let's go. But that could be the greatest reality show of all time. If you put them, that show Live PD?
Yeah.
That they kind of go around the whole country and show cops with body cam what's going on. And then they cut to it real fast to make sure they're getting all the action, which is brilliant. And the ratings are through the roof. I think they get canceled because they voted for Trump or something like that. But anyways, if we showed this right there. Bob, go back to that fight in the parking lot. Yep. There we go. All over the country.
Yeah, if you search Walmart body cam, there's already a lot of footage because there's so many police interactions at Walmart, so you get a lot of police body cam already.
Correct.
It'd be easier for him to just shoot.
I was thinking the same thing, but
anyways, good for him.
He only has a taser right there, I believe.
Good for him.
You should be able to square up with police, and if you win, you get away.
I think that's
like mutual
fair.
combat. You agree to it. You shake hands.
Yeah, like no shooting. You're not going to tase me, dude. We're literally just going to fight for freedom.
Pop that up on screen. Why do we cut out of that there? I mean, shit was getting wild here.
Because it started to settle down.
So now he's got him. Now he's got him.
Told you guys. Told you guys.
Pushed the lady. We pushed the
Told
lady.
you guys. Oh no, he's a real police officer.
Yes.
He's got to just fucking tase this guy.
Yeah.
What are we doing, dude? What's that?
He's wrapping the hoodie strings around his neck.
Yeah, I like that move.
I like that move
Where are
a
the
lot.
other
Where do you
cops?
learn that?
They only give you one at a Walmart.
But I mean, like, he got to get on the radio at some point, right? Like, he had to be like...
or choke him with the radio, which he's close to doing.
No, that's
here.
a real cop. That's not like a Walmart security guard.
Yeah, it is. It's a real cop. So he should pull that taser right now. Not really sure what's stopping him. Other than this video, I guess.
Maybe they agreed, though. Maybe they're like, yeah, fuck it, let's throw down.
slap with the glove.
Probably
you know
not.
what I mean?
But
Yeah, but you're saying inside Walmart, and I guess it's to what?
no, that
For
extends.
theft
That extends
or-
to the entire property. So I want to see inside. I want to see the parking lot. I want to see all of it. Let's have a live PD show of Walmart on the inside, and Walmart Insider, and then boom, we just cut to fights all over the country, especially this time of year.
Oh my gosh!
Because I don't know if you guys have done last minute Christmas shopping at a Walmart or anything, but it's barren towards the end there, and you're fighting over whatever that last item is, and whatever it is, in your mind, you think it's the most important item on the planet that you need for a loved one, and if you don't get it, fisticuffs are going to happen, Jabes.
Yeah.
Mostly
that's just
online
life.
shopping, and everything keeps getting delayed.
Yeah, so but you got to go in the store sometimes. So I usually I'll make a last minute run, 2-3 days before?
Yeah.
To kind of pick up some stocking stuffers and whatnot for the kids.
But everything else you've got to have on lock
You
by
sure do.
today.
You still writing from Santa?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Santa still exists.
My parents still do it.
Good.
Yeah.
I go home, they're like, "Oh,
should.
this is from Santa."
Yeah.
Yeah,
they
so
should.
there's
I like that.
around 5th grade, third, 4th, 5th grade, kids start to talk, right? So you have to decide then what you're going to do, right?
Oh, he asked. I said, no, Santa's real.
Yes. So I am going to go to my grave with all my kids that Santa is real.
You know what you got to do?
And it's going to be, if they tell me, oh, well, this person, whatever, tell me, I know who it is too. Little bitch, you know who I'm talking about, that's saying Santa isn't real. At a very early age, I'm just going to be like, oh, yeah. Like, they don't go, if you don't believe, or you're like, not that, if you don't believe, like, he doesn't go to that house.
You got to make fucked up shit about his family.
Yeah.
I think.
You
Yep.
literally
I
got to
almost
hire
did.
a personal Santa to break into your home on Christmas Eve.
What is it, a
You
dude or
gotta
a
do little
girl?
stuff. A dude. You know who
Oh, I
I'm
know who
talking
it is.
about.
Yeah, I know who it is.
You need to be like, yeah, he's just upset. His dad has been just cheating on his mom,
Right.
and it's just a bad kind of situation in the house right now that he doesn't want to
Yeah.
talk about, and he's kind of taking it out in this lived fantasy that
Yeah.
Santa Claus doesn't exist.
Yeah.
He saw his mom kissing Santa Claus.
Wow.
All my friends are doing like the truth thing. And I go, no,
Really?
man. I think that
I don't like that.
Me neither.
Ruining the magic.
Yeah, don't do it.
Because even at a real late age, you can still kind of go, what if?
Yeah.
Right? Like, I know this person said this person, mom still hasn't told me. I kind of know, but I don't. But like that night, you can at least have that moment of like,
That feeling.
maybe.
Yep.
And so I'm never ever going to admit. Ever.
Me neither. I'm going to go to the grave with it too.
Yep.
Yeah. We
Until he
decided
sees
that.
this.
Yeah.
Till he sees this.
My parents
Well-
will do it now because it's like an expensive gift and they don't want to take credit for spending too much money. So they'll be like, oh, from Santa. Santa spent some real money this day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure did.
Oh,
Those elves
okay,
were working
okay,
OT,
okay.
brother.
That's cute.
OT. Man. By the way, Taylor Sheridan, new show, Oil Man,
Landman.
Landman. Is that what I like Oil Man better? Landman, huh?
It's Landman
Landman.
Is that
the Landman?
Billy Bob?
Yeah.
Sure
Billy
is,
Bow.
dude.
and John Hamm.
Yeah, the hammer's in there, but all the listeners had recommended it. We started watching it last night. Another chef's kiss out of Taylor Sheridan. It's so cheesy.
It's so cheesy, but he
just-
makes up for the cheesiness with the realistic working conditions and
Yep.
like people that work there and the trucks. Like he does all of that so real that he can be cheesy with everything else. I feel that's how I feel.
He looks too young in the face.
Who does?
Billy Bob Thornton. Because he keeps getting like surgery, right? Like, he keeps getting probably like.
I noticed that
shots.
last night. Yeah, so he's getting a lot of Botox and whatnot, and he's wigged up. You know, he's rugged up, right?
Doesn't surprise me. I
Yeah,
mean,
Yeah.
he's lived a hard life.
Go to Bob. Pull up him in Sling
He'll
Blade.
tell you.
But the
He'll
rest of
tell
his
you.
body's old, right? So like
Yeah.
his face doesn't match his body.
Right.
rest of his body, the neck, even it's really from here down
Yeah.
that he's super his age.
So that's who he really is, right there. That's how bald he really was. Like, that's not a makeup job or
Right.
anything else. That was how bald he was, and he looked like Jack Mandeville, like
Right.
identical. And yeah,
I
so
mean,
he's,
not
he's been rugged
identical.
up, pretty close. Have you seen Jack do that?
Oh,
He's
the
done
face?
yeah,
Okay,
he's
okay.
done a great Sling Blade face.
That's great.
And they have the same hair,
Yeah.
and they were the same weight at that time.
But now Bebob was once Bebob Thornton got involved with Angelina Jolie, then it was all bets off, right? He was eating just vegan, I think. I think he's a vegan and blood and a mixture of something else. Either way, he's so ridiculous now. As he's been doing press for this, he's been wearing this beanie with a Tom Petty hat on top of it. It seems like
yeah, or like a scarf, like a wrap.
There it is.
There you go.
Yeah. And it's like, what is this? So
it's just like, yeah. So it's just like, I have no hair, but like if I do this, it's almost like a pirate scarf because you see that earring there.
Well, the earring goes through the cap. It's not even on his actual ear.
That's a bartender in Key West.
Exactly.
Yeah, what?
Yep.
Wait, it
exactly
goes through the, it's not in his ear?
No, it's attached to the thing. No, well.
Man, he's so cool.
And
earring on the scarf.
He's one of those guys who should just never do press and
Have
just be
him.
rad. Because as soon as he came on screen, I forgot about all of this bullshit. And I was like, God damn it, you rock. You fucking rock. He's such a great actor.
Yeah.
It was a great Friday Night Lights callback in this show, too, which I love.
Oh, yeah.
Ugh,
the 17-year-old daughter is a 32-year-old like playmate.
He makes
no hot girls only.
I know. How old was that daughter? 32? You think?
I would think 32. Like
Playing high school?
a well-maintained 32.
Playing high school?
But yeah.
Yeah. Pull her up, actually. I want to see how old this chick is.
Girls.
Oh, Allie Larder's in it. I forgot about that.
Yes. And so here's the thing. She was Billy Bob's ex in this. And I told Jessie, I was like, dude, Allie Larder in real life is like 45, I think. And Billy Bob is like close to 70.
Yeah, that's how it goes, dude.
That's how it goes, bro.
I am currently at 38, older than every woman who played a parent in the OC in season 1.
Oh, wow. Including
Everyone?
Peter Gallagher?
No, woman.
Woman.
Oh, woman. Okay. Who's the chick there?
Michelle Randolph.
All right, how old is she? Is your Delco? Oh.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing an age on here. Let me just Google it real quick. She honestly looks kind of young. I'm guessing.
She looks
in
young
this photo.
here.
Right.
Okay, I'm going to guess she is in real life 26.
26.
Okay. We'll find out because she's playing high school.
27.
27.
And she's 5'5". Okay.
Knew it.
Okay.
We fucking knew it. Dude.
I mean, look, it's one of those things where Taylor was like, I'll make you 17.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? He's like, we'll make this work.
With a very special birthday, too. September 11th, 1997.
No way. Never forget. Never forget.
1997.
Wow. But yes, so we knew she was like late 20s, and then the boyfriend in this is like fucking 35.
Right.
And they're both playing high schoolers. And she walks out in just her panties to talk to her father, which is Billy Bob Thornton. And I was like, in no world would this be possible. Taylor Sheridan's got to be having sex with this woman. I mean, that's the only thing that really makes sense at this point, you know?
Yeah.
She not good?
No, she's good, but it's a 27-year-old playing a 17-year-old. And it's real obvious.
I guess
like,
Isn't that a thing like all throughout early 2000s movies? You guys were all playing high school.
Yeah, how old are you?
But
Yeah, by
no,
the way, we don't want
totally.
to see a real 17-year-old like getting into bed with
you don't. And that was
her
Eurotrip's
dad.
problem. But we looked close enough. But these guys on screen, we were just like, holy shit, you were grown adults.
Keira Knightley was 17, I think, for the first Pirates.
She was.
She was, yeah. But
Really?
she's
She
always
has
looked like a little child.
I feel like the opposite. I feel like her face looks like always in the in her 20s.
more grown.
Yeah, I think
Grown
she has
Chiseled.
an elegant face. Well, Sheridan's still married to like a pretty hot chick, actually.
That's right. I remember seeing a red carpet pic of this too. It's funny. She's got like huge fake double D tits.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Taylor Sheridan.
Yeah, like you
Good
could
for
tell
him.
from this show like what his type is, which is great and good for what? That doesn't look like
Maybe that's the wrong one. Maybe I got remarried. Oh yeah, there you go. Pop down there.
Is
Pop
that
on down the bunny
current?
trail there. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
those aren't double D's.
Maybe it's a different one.
Yeah,
I
that's
thought I saw a blonde chick back in the day.
Nicole Muirbrook.
Muirbrook.
a full
Okay, I was incorrect. Maybe she had does he have a first wife? Either way, he's killing it right now.
Either way.
And Yellowstone just ended.
He has to, right? To pay for his fucking ranch.
Well, and I told Jesse in that Landman show, all of everything you're seeing, he owns that. So then he rents that out to the studio, which is brilliant and it's good for him. But that's why he's got to keep pumping this out because that goddamn ranch costs $400 million.
Right.
Boss Ranch. So that's where they're shooting all of this. But you have that. You had the season finale of Yellowstone, which I liked. And I guessed the ending, a couple years ago. And I'm happy about it.
Okay.
Like I'm okay with it.
Okay.
K-Cos really fucked up his whole shit there, but
Did you watch the whole thing?
pretty close.
Okay.
Pretty close to know what was going on and everything. Because you don't want to miss it by a couple months because you got all this other stuff. He's got 9 shows that are all excellent. Holloway loves Lioness. Like he's locked into Lioness with what's her nuts?
Zoe Saldana.
Nicole Kidman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So like he is just pumping these out and they're great. The only thing about Taylor Sheridan in this Landman show was he made Texas once again look so romantic on screen last night that you're like, man, isn't it great?
Did he?
And he did. He did. And then what is it, 76 here today? Which is nice weather. However, it's December 17th.
Yeah.
A little chill in the air for Christmas would be fun.
Yeah, just a little nip.
But that's a no-go. But yeah, another banger from Taylor Sheridan. This guy is just cranking them out, man. So thank you for recommending that. Big fan.
Yeah.
Big fan. We got a Christmas show coming up on Thursday, kids. 2 nights.
Oh
2
my
more
God.
sleeps.
Oh my God.
Christmas
already.
show will all be there. Free Roam Brewing Company in Boerne, Texas, just right outside San Antonio there. Join us. So, Bob, you've got the front of it up. There's a huge back portion, and we'll be back there on stage. Matt Best will be there, I believe. Jared Taylor, D'Anthony Holloway, Zeus. There it is, right
In the
there.
beer garden.
Yeah. Look at all that.
It'll be I think it'll be a cool 66.
You can bring your kids. Zeus is
I
going to
mean,
bring his
don't.
kids.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's going to bring his kids, and it's
Okay.
nice.
Okay.
It's a nice thing. I just said, hey, we'll we might be swearing a little bit, but that's about
Sure.
it. And like the huge.
Okay.
The huge. Got a mariachi band out there, so we're gonna have some fun and some drinks. Join us at 6 p.m. Thursday night at Free Roam in Boerne, Texas. We'll get things kicked off, have some hard AF seltzers, some laughs, and have a real goddamn good time. Now, for the rest of you guys, I think we're going to air this either Friday nights or Sunday nights. And we're going to edit it all together there. That way it takes the pressure off of Delco of going live and all that other stuff. There's going to be a lot of moving parts that night. You're going to be an elf.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you feel about that?
I feel good. Didn't get like a sexy one or anything. Got a warm one. Yeah. So, I feel good. In any moment of needing to dress up, I like to go silly or over the top.
Yeah. Which
just
is
to
appropriate.
take away any awkwardness.
Well, it's who you are.
Because if you go halfway, it's like, oh, what are you?
Yeah, I'm a sexy reindeer elf or whatever. You're just like, okay, cool, man. I'm a hot,
Grandma, I'm a hot Barbara
Coco.
Claus.
Yeah, here we go. Here's who I am. Sorry if you don't like it.
Yeah.
Pee off, you can pee right off.
Yeah.
That'd
Sexy
be great.
Grinch.
Yeah, oh, God.
But like with everything else, like.
The Grinch was thick.
The Grinch
Yeah, you
himself-
could do
are we
a
talking
sexy
about
Grinch, huh?
Jim Carrey or?
Well,
Yeah, Jim Carrey was thick in that movie.
Yeah, like when he turns around.
He's got a dog.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
So yesterday he came out and said he wants to do another one.
Right. If they can like AI the makeup on him because he didn't want to sit in the chair.
Is that what he said?
Well, something to that effect.
That's really funny.
Where it's like, okay, well, like, I think Damon Wayans and Marlon maybe who did White Chicks. They're like, oh yeah, they're like, we'd
There you
bring
go.
it back.
There's
but
a sexy Grinch
Look
right
at that
there.
sexy Grinch.
There you go. There's a sexy Grinch. Okay, with the nails.
You
and
could just
stuff.
be a who.
A Cindy Lou.
Well, who's the neighbor that the Grinch loves?
Oh, yeah. It was the mother of Cindy Lou Who, but I don't remember her name.
That the Grinch
Oh,
loves.
God.
Is it a Molly?
Is that woman trying to be sexy there?
Yeah.
Yeesh.
Yeah. Or whoever, or whatever it is.
But Jim Carrey's back. So he was on the red carpet. I guess there's another Sonic coming out. Is that over Christmas?
I think it's out right now. Maybe
This
soon.
weekend.
Is
This
it this
weekend,
weekend?
Sonic 3 is coming out.
Okay. Because he made a statement that he was going to retire and said, "I'm all done with this world and it's all fake." Do you remember all that weird shit where we're all living in a sim world and we're all controlled and we need
I didn't know if he said he was going to retire
No,
or
he did.
he just got crazy and people were like, retired him.
No, he had a full statement.
Okay.
And it was really funny because there was a woman last night who asked him about it. He said it would have to be an angel writing with a golden pen the best scripts of all time for me to come back from retirement. Like, I'm all done.
Okay.
And the woman asked him on the red carpet, was Sonic the Hedgehog 3 written by angels? Was it that good, Jim, that you needed to come back for it? And I loved it.
Right.
He was just like, look, I like to buy a lot of things, and I needed money, so I decided to do this.
Yeah.
You can't do the Freedom Aubrey Marcus shit and say, I'm going to live in another world and you should change your life and do all the other stuff. And then say, you know what? I'm going to come back and do Sonic the Hedgehog 3 because I need money because I like to buy shit.
Plane tickets to Peru are not cheap.
No kidding.
You can't go have a shaman give you ayahuasca in the rainforest for no money.
Nope.
I don't think he did that. Jim
I
Carrey
don't, what,
was
do, what do you think he
just-
did?
Carrey definitely did fuck around with drugs a lot.
I think so too.
I think
I'm with
he
you, Delco,
was
but I don't know. I
just,
don't have any confirmation. on that.
Like, not doing the facade anymore to the point where people just thought it was insane that he wasn't faking it anymore.
It'll also fuck you up when somebody you care about just commits suicide
Yeah.
Sure.
because of you, right?
Because
Like,
of you, yeah.
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 So, like,
Yeah, he was
I
dating
think
this
he
chick.
just, he did the Andy, right?
Yep. The Andy Kaufman
Man on the
thing.
Moon?
Yeah, it was Man on the Moon.
Okay. And he went a little, how Johnny Depp went crazy. He went a little crazy in the role and a little bit of, like, this isn't reality. What we do is, shit. What are we making such a big deal? So it was like every interview was just like, what's the big deal? Like, why are you talking to me like I fucking saved the world? You know what I mean? It's like, he would always be like, the lights, the thing.
Yeah, but he
This
also
isn't real.
said...
This isn't real. None of this is
He
real.
also said, we don't need money. We don't need... I mean, he went full, like, you don't need money. It's art, and that's going to save the world. And it was like, no, turns out you do need money. Here's his exact quote when he retired. If the angels bring some sort of script that's written in gold ink that says to me it's going to be really important for people to see, I might continue down the road, but I'm going to take a long break. So Sonic the Hedgehog 3, guys, is so important that he came out of retirement for it. And
So, I mean,
Yep.
I think we should take him at his word.
yeah, glowing
By the way,
endorsement.
business class, first class to Lima, Peru, and Los Angeles. It's $2,300 round trip.
What?
Yeah.
God damn.
you don't think Jim Carrey's going private?
Yeah, he's going private with that.
Okay.
Come on now.
That's true. PJ. All right, but what are you, 10x that
No,
maybe?
Jim
yeah,
Carrey is a
you're-
massive star.
I'm just saying, but
your,
like-
your PJ's probably 40 for the round trip for that.
That's a day.
I know
That's a
you-
day of work. That's one day of work
Yeah.
for him.
Oh,
I
not
know
even
you
it's an
don't
hour of work.
respect the art or the craftsmanship of Jim Carrey.
I don't respect the artist, no.
Oh, that's right. We've been through this. He does not respect Jim Carrey
He hates
in
Jim
the
Carrey.
I know,
way.
yeah, Jim Carrey.
And
but-
you've seen like the award speech that he did as the
like hobo guy.
yeah.
Yeah, I was
Would
like,
it kill you to play a little fog hat? No,
nothing.
didn't imprint on you, huh? Too
Unbelievable.
young, too
Unbelievable.
young to understand comedy.
But
Got it.
I remember when he went on Letterman's show that he's doing like once a year now or once every 2 years on Netflix where he does an interview with somebody where you're like, what the fuck are you doing? And he told him, his exact quote, retirement is nonsense. You won't retire. the human mechanism will never allow you to retire. And that's what Letterman told him. And then sure enough, he's back there. But also, and this is another big shocker, he said he's open to doing another Grinch. And he's even open to doing another Mask. So did he blow through all of his money?
He just wants to be in full makeup.
Well, you said he doesn't want to do makeup, right?
I mean,
Apparently, yeah. Is he just like, is it a Nick Cage situation?
I don't know.
probably.
I don't
It's
know,
gotta
man.
be.
I mean, you're trying to dig up everything now, where you're just like, okay, cool, man. You doing another Ace Ventura soon? Which is fine. Like, I love Jim Carrey, the actor. So, like, hey, cool, man. I mean, even in this, because I took my kids to see the first two, he crushes it in this weird movie.
Bring back Bruce Almighty.
I hated Bruce Almighty. I'm probably like the only one who didn't like that.
No, I'm with you.
Oh, you hated it too? Okay.
Is he Truman Show?
Yep.
That's good.
I don't think he's a bad actor at all. Actually, I think he's a very good actor, but he just doesn't. No one ever reins him in, except the Farrelly brothers a little bit, which is why Dumb and Dumber is fantastic.
Well, in real life, those guys are very smart and focused, and they're not like the fuck around guys you think they are. So yeah, I understand that because they were probably able to be like, hey man, this is all like what you're doing, stupid. Okay, can we just do the takes and move on with our life, you know?
Yeah, like Jim and Andy, that documentary.
So uncomfortable.
The way he describes how he was on set, the way that he was treating people, like nightmare. Absolute, because he was just so in character. Nightmare. Absolute nightmare. Mm-hmm. So that was the end, beginning of the end. And now he's trying to come back. Okay.
Which he's one of those guys, though, that actually can. He can just snap his fingers and have 90 scripts pile up in front of him. So he's fine. But to have to deal with that whole shit for 10 years of Find Yourself and everything else. If you find those interviews, Bob, they're nuts. I mean, they're absolutely nuts.
I've seen a lot of his interviews, and I know he's always just kind of fucking weirdo like that.
He's been a weirdo.
But he's not saying anything that's like not.
He's saying all of our lives are bullshit because we believe in.
Yeah, but he's kind of right.
Working
I think
for the man.
He's talking about acting in general, right? Entertainment in general.
It's just a fucking
Like the press stuff, the thing where it's like, this is all just, you know.
Well,
which is just kind of dumb to me, honestly.
It's dumb,
like,
but
is it behind the scenes not as magical as the movie? Does the cake not look the same before it comes out of the oven? Fucking great, Jim. Thank you. Just make the fucking movie. I want to be entertained.
He's been
Jesus Christ.
Right, that's fair, Bob.
He was like an anti-vax guy pretty early on.
Well, he was dating
He was
Jenny
with,
McCarthy.
Like old school, yeah.
Old school Jenny McCarthy, where it was just like, you know, this causes autism. We can cancel it. And then she just woke up and was just like, no, we're not doing this anymore.
But yeah, it's just all, it's that type of like come to Jesus shit where I'm like, I know.
Yeah.
I know people are assholes.
Right.
I don't care for these 2
know
hours.
This movie is not real.
Yeah, fuck, goddamn.
Yeah.
And also, like, that is rich coming from him too, because he kind of got to do whatever he wanted his whole career. He didn't even live the normal Hollywood life.
No.
Bob hates
I know.
so hard.
I love it.
No, I love it too.
That's why I brought it up.
No, I
today.
love it too.
Go
I love
on
it
one
too.
press
Like, but
tour.
but dude, like he was
Walk
a
a day in
fucking
gym shoes.
He was doing stand up, doing whatever he wanted. Then he got a huge role early in his life on In Living Color. And then, I'm sorry, Ross, how easy is it to get multiple scripts you wrote made in your mid 20s where you're the fucking star of it?
Impossible.
Yeah.
That's impossible.
Yeah.
He had it's all of it.
It came too easy for him, man. He needed to struggle a little bit before he comes back to The Mask and The Grinch and the fucking, you know, he needed to really get down and dirty with the people.
There was very few people who made more money than him, and the fact that he's coming back now because he says he needs money, we're just like, whoa, dude, what did you do with all of that? He was the first one to sign a $20 million check for Cable Guy.
Oh, I'm sure.
right.
I mean, he's been working regularly screen credits since 1981.
What year was Cable Guy? Because that was the $20 million one.
Cable Guy was 94, 95,
Oh
I
my
think.
God.
Let me find it.
So 30 years ago, he was making
96,
$20 million a movie. Like, that's what'd you do with it, Jim? Huh? Maybe he did burn it. Maybe he did live what he said he was going to do and just
gosh,
burned it
what
in a
if he
pile,
did?
made some art piece, you know, at Basel, and
right.
just said, all right, now I got to actually use money and I need it.
I
but
could be on board with that.
You'll get, I'm telling you, he's the one guy you can, he'll be back. He can do whatever he wants. He can do whatever he wants, this guy.
Yeah, so you
because
can
he's
go on
still
some
great.
little whiny sabbatical.
Yeah.
Because you know you can come back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, but I'm looking forward to the Christmas movies. That'll be fun. Always, we take a 2-week break here at the end. We'll have one more show, which we do every year here on RPR, which is the recap for 2024 and then predictions for 2025. So that'll be Thursday's show, and then the Christmas show will be that night. We're going to read ads in air here because we're close enough to Christmas. So if you want it, Bob, pull up ghostbed.com/Drinkin Bros. Pull it up for the people. They can still deliver to your house right now. And then they bumped it up today to 50% off all mattresses for Christmas. Okay, Christmas. Jesse.
Christmas.
Christmas. Promo code Drinkin Bros at checkout. They got the bundle deals. All their products are made in the good old US of A. Mattresses, sheets, pillows, adjustable bases, you name it. The bundle package is the best because you get the pillows, you get the mattress, and the adjustable base. And you can also get the split king, which is upsy, downsy, all aroundsy there for both partners.
Yeah.
So if your lover goes to sleep before or after you, that's a nice little feature to have. And great bedroom set. Love these guys. Merry Christmas to Rich Bernstein and those guys over at Ghost Beds. We've been with you for years. Love all your products over there. And thank you for having us all these years. Hopefully, if you're out there in the market and you're looking for a big ticket item before Christmas and you split one like Jesse and I do, a brand new bedroom set's a great way to do it. Pop in that promo code Drinkin Bros at checkouts. And then underneath that, you're going to see a box to check. This is, hey, would you like to stretch this out over 3 years, 36 months, 0 interest? If you have decent credit, you can do that. And then it'll be $45 a month. That's it.
Oh, for a new
$45
bed.
a month over there for a brand new bedroom set. So stretch that out. These streaming packages are getting so fucking high and out of control now that it's like, yeah, dude, it's like half the Disney Plus bundle. Did you see they just raised YouTube TV? Another $8, and you're like, God damn it.
Yeah.
Man. We're headed back to cable again. Those numbers.
But you know why I can't quit YouTube TV?
I know.
Because
Can't quit.
it's too good on the other devices.
Yep, it's great on everything.
Phone, laptop.
Yeah,
It's
just
great on
being able
everything.
to watch the games on your phone is insane.
It is. It's great, and it's just in the quad and the double boxes and all that other shit. We'll talk about the NFL games last night on the next show. But yeah, man. God, I wish they were a sponsor because I could really talk them up because they did it right.
Yeah.
They're the only ones that have done it right so far. Netflix has those Christmas games. We'll see if they beef it on the stream there. I think that's what we're all waiting for.
Yeah. It's like you guys are hoping, you don't want it to happen, but you're kind of,
Yeah. Next up, one of my faves too. So, stocking stuffer here. This is dietsmoke.com. Go to dietsmoke.com, Bob. Show them some love today as well. These are gummies, THC gummies, great stocking stuffers for your kids. Kidding. For your loved ones. For your loved ones here. Look at the pictures over there.
Private
Look at that. Oh, they're
stocking.
popping them in their mouth. Look at
private
that.
stocking stuffers.
Look at that. Beautifully balanced cannabis. Best in the biz over there at Diet Smoke. Promo code Drinkin Bros. Going to get you 20% off your welcome bundle order, your entire order, all that stuff. If you've ever thought to yourself, man, I'm too high here when I get the gummies, it's probably because you're getting them from, Denver or LA or whatever it is. There's really no regulations on that shit. Diet Smoke is different. They got a QR code on the bag. You can just scan it and see what day and date it was made, what's actually in the goddamn thing, which is rad. And then they got a ton of awesome flavors there. The new one's, what is it, the firecracker? Fireworks with the red, white, and blue on it? That's fucking awesome. You and I always get the blue raz and the watermelon. We're 10 milligram people here, okay? So don't judge. Just can't go that high. There we go. But they got everything. They got mushrooms, which are dope as well. And they got strengths all the way up to 250 milligrams there.
Bro, good luck. Bro, good luck. They have some with caffeine.
Yep.
That people
CBD
have
that are
liked.
great. They got the night-night gummies, which you also like over there.
Yeah.
Lifetime happiness guarantee. So if you don't like it, you can either ask for another bag or they'll just give you your money back. They fucking rock. They've also got a fucking, like a hotline. and be like, hey, can you help me figure out what the milligram I should be taking? And they'll chat with you and be like, yeah, dude, let's do it. So it fucking rocks because we've been working with those guys for years. Diet Smoke is offering all of our listeners the exclusive welcome bundle and 20% off your entire order. Head on over to dietsmoke.com. Use promo code DrinkinBros at checkout. So whether you're looking to relax, sleep better, or just enjoy a perfectly balanced vibe, Diet Smoke has what you need. Take the guesswork out of gummies. Find the perfect one today. Again, that's dietsmoke.com. Promo code DrinkinBros on that welcome bundle, 20% off your entire order. Diet Smoke, beautifully balanced cannabis every time. Last but not least, our own hardafseltzer.com. All the relatives are probably coming in town this weekend.
Yeah.
Got to get that 8%, kids.
For yourself to deal with them.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
If you see a green apple on the box, all the new flavors, that's all the Liquid Jolly Rancher ones out there. And yeah, they're just identical. So whatever you're drinking out there and you taste it, you're like, holy shit, this is incredible. No carbs, sugars, gluten. If you give a fuck about that, go to hardafseltzer.com, enter your city or zip, and it'll take you to the closest location nearest you. We're live in 12 states right now. I know everybody's raging for the college football playoffs. We're in a bunch of bars and restaurants up there in Ohio, for example, Texas, with all the HEBs and Total Wines and all that other stuff, because they've got a home game. Who else got a home game? Pennsylvania?
Yeah, Penn State.
So we're there next year. We're in March at Penn State next year, and we're actually with Penn State next year, which rocks. Who's the last one? Who's the fourth game? Who's that home game? Notre Dame. No, I don't have it. We don't have Indiana yet. Shit. I want Indiana. I like Indiana. Yeah, it'd be great. We'll be there soon, though. But yeah, go there, go to the store locator, and then if you're drinking it and tagging it and you enjoy it and you actually want to invest in it, we're leaving 30% of the company open up to our listeners. You can invest at wefunder.com/hardafseltzer and just actually own the company. We can't keep asking you to buy stuff or support us without actually offering you ownership in some of this stuff. So cheers to you guys. And that way, for real, when you're tagging it online and everything else, you're just promoting your own company. So let's fucking go, dude. Let's go. All right. Real excited here today with this next story, Jabes. A bear fell out of a tree and killed a man.
Oh.
Yeah. Bob, if you could pull that up, it'd be great. I read this article. Yeah. So it was a hunter who died. And I don't know if did he shoot the bear?
Bear shot by man, falls from tree, kills fellow hunter.
Yes.
Nature.
That's a nature nook as far as I'm concerned.
It's a nook, but I don't think there's video of it. Yeah.
Okay, but
there's no video of it. But I love the story.
Shuts it right down.
How close was he, Bob? Because I just caught this right before I came in.
No way it was far. Father of 5, 8 grandchildren.
What?
Father of 5.
So an old.
Father of 5. Tell me, where have
grandchildren.
you been?
Sorry, what?
8 grandchildren. He was an old. So an old man.
Yeah, he was an old guy.
Yeah, an old man did some bear stuff and it didn't get out alive. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? It's like tale as old as
Time, yeah. Is
time.
that another
Happens
bear
every
that he
day.
killed?
I think this is the guy. So this is another bear they got.
So, just out of curiosity, because I didn't dig too deep into this.
Oh, okay.
Bear falls out of a tree and then lands on him.
10 feet.
Okay.
It's the high as an NBA rim.
Doesn't seem fair though, right? So the bear's up in the tree.
How big is the bear? Like
No, he was 10 feet away from the shooter, I think.
Bear's like 250, 300 pounds. That falls 10 feet.
That's
onto you.
enough.
That's enough to kill you.
But
an old man.
who finds you? That's the thing. It's like, how long does that take?
There's someone with him, I'm sure,
Has
right?
to be, right?
No, the guy. There was another guy that shot the bear
It's a group.
out of the
It's a
fucking
group.
tree.
Oh,
right?
So-
shit. And
yeah.
it fell on
So
his
it
butt.
dropped
Oh,
and fell on his
God.
buddy.
Yeah, so according to the report, wildlife officials said a group of hunters chased the bear into a tree, and as the group retreated, one of the hunters shot the bear. The animal fell and landed on the 58-year-old Virginia man who was about 10 feet away from the tree. So the bear fell more than 10 feet. Have you ever seen a black bear climb a tree out of like fear or whatever? That thing was probably 20, maybe 30 feet in the air.
Trucking nuts, dude. Those things are fast. Remember when you and I saw that one and we were like, oh, well, our newborn's going to die?
Yeah.
Her grandmother,
They're fast.
your mother, took the child out in the woods.
Yeah, I mean,
but
black bear can weigh anything up to.
look at how fast it is. Hey, play that video right there.
They're
280 to 1,000 pounds.
Yeah, so like
Whoa.
they're just more agile, right? Yeah. Than like a brown bear.
A brown bear is like a grizzly. It can climb, but it doesn't really like not like this.
It's not quick like.
Yeah, black bears are a lot more. Oh, here is a brown bear maybe chasing a black bear.
Oh shit.
Or maybe not. But black bears are a little more.
Yeah, see, they can't really do it.
So when this black bear got up there, and this is a smaller black bear, it could have been this high, maybe even a little higher. So it's
Got shot, fell on the dude.
good fall. Yeah.
Man,
Here's another
like-
view.
look at that thing.
Hello.
Hello, what you doing?
Hello.
What you
And they
doing?
can kill you, but luckily they're like kind of pussies, so like you can scare them off.
Bears are?
Black bears.
Black bears.
Oh, black bears.
Black bears aren't going to hurt you.
Black bears matter. Why not?
They're more omnivores than a brown bear, so they'll do whatever.
They're nebbish.
But here's a big old fucker.
Wow, look at that thing, dude. Look.
He's
at
like,
that
I'm not
behemoth.
climbing up here.
That's
I
a
can't.
behemoth up there.
It's like a domesticated someone.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Oh, that almost looks like a
What
dude in
a-
a costume, like a fat dude in a costume. What a way to go, dude.
what a way to go.
What do you tell your wife and kids? Like, what if the sheriff knocked on the
You
door,
don't
Jesse?
tell them anything.
We
No.
don't know that the kids weren't there.
Oh, it's true.
Yeah, because
They were hunting family style.
Father of five. What happens if you get that knock at the door and they're like, Jesse Patterson?
yes, that's me. What's up?
We're here about your husband.
I'm so busy. What happened? What happened?
We're here about your husband.
Yeah.
Are you aware that he was hunting today?
I mean, yeah, he was dumb like that. What's up?
So he and his friends shot and killed a bear, and the bear fell on top of him and crushed him to death.
Which friend was it?
Steve.
It was Steve.
Steve.
Skip. I knew it was Skip. That motherfucker.
Steve and Skip. Steve Skip.
We call him Skip. Sorry, we call him
Steve
Skip.
Skip. Sam. They were all there in your husband's
motherfucker.
death. How do you look at a sheriff in the eyes and be like, okay, so what's next?
Is Steve okay?
Well, it would be like he was
Yeah.
killed by. They would start off like he was killed by a bear, and you're like, oh my god, what? Like he had his gun right, like
Ma'am, no. The
He
bear
was with
fell
all his
on
friends.
him. It fell on him. He didn't. He wasn't a
And
bear
mauled
attack.
and mauled
nope,
him?
It just fell on him and crushed him.
the bear was dead and fell on him.
Yes, ma'am.
As he was hunting for bears.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Well, I have dinner.
I know.
On the stove.
What do you do
so
there?
I've gotta.
What do you do there? I mean, the shock would be, obviously, you lose your husband and father of five.
Sure.
But then what? Like, I think a car accident is super tragic, or you know what I'm saying?
Right. No, there's something more tragic about.
I don't think they were shooting it out of fear. Because the other pictures, he was with the bear, so I'm not really
Yeah,
sure.
they're sport hunting bears.
Yeah.
You can hunt bears in a lot of states.
There's a lot of people that love it.
Okay.
Yeah, black bears in particular.
Yeah, I think there's something more tragic about that kind of weird freak accident that seems preventable. Yeah, because you go like, fuck, like, you know what I mean?
But you got to live with that the rest of your life.
Yeah.
A bear killed your husband.
Yeah. Not by mauling him.
Let's go. Can we get dark for a second here? What is your stance on like putting up crosses on the side of the road for people that die, and like doing ceremonies and shit?
My stance on it?
Yeah.
I've never had to like deal with it or do it.
Okay.
I don't love seeing it.
So Bob, you know that HEB right up the street at Nutty Brown? Mm-hmm. I was driving by, I want to say it was 3-4 days ago, and there was like 30 people gathered around, and there was a cross outside in front of the HEB. Obviously, somebody had passed away there, tragically. It just seemed weird because the freeway was moving, the highway was still moving, and we're just driving past somebody's funeral
I think I don't
in front of an HEB.
understand memorializing like the place of the tragedy, right?
Yeah.
There's like 6 of those things between here and my house.
I know, and I
Including
was
the new one that you got to drive behind.
Yes, and but I actually saw the people with the cross. Like I saw the 30 people, and I was just like, holy shit. I never got it. I never, especially it's directly in front of the grocery store. Like people are driving in.
It's weird. I feel like it's a country thing for the most part too. Although the city version is white bicycles, the ghost bikes.
Yes.
So it happened to me twice in high school in Georgia. And the first one, we were in 8th grade, and it was but we were at a movie theater. It was one of my best friend's girlfriends. It was raining that night, and she was getting dropped off at the movie theater. Car went off the road, crashed, and then there was that. But like they kept it up. Like the last time I went home, it was like 20 years later. That cross was still there. And I was like, holy shit. And then the other one was about 100 yards from my house. So my parents in Georgia lived at the last house there was at the front of the neighborhood. And so I just saw these ambulances and everything going on there, and I actually knew who it was. I didn't find out till the next day because I didn't want to walk up there, obviously. But
yeah, you were tired.
They kept that going for a while. Not that I just, they're going to shoo you away from a crime scene at that point. So, but they kept that one going for a while. I was just curious everybody's stance on it because seeing the 30 people the other day, I was like, man, that's right in front of the grocery store where I was getting pot stickers that day.
Yeah, I don't know if I would do it, but like I said, nothing like that has happened in my life. But like, yeah, the ghost bike one, like there was one in North Carolina where I guess if they die, like they get hit on a bicycle.
Okay.
They like paint it. The one that I had seen, like in North Carolina, they paint it white, put flowers on it, and it's like that's where
I saw that. It's down in Carolina Beach, right?
It's actually like on the trail.
They're all over.
They're all over.
I've seen them everywhere. Put this one up here. I didn't know this is a thing. So why ghost bike? What's the significance?
I think it's like
they're still riding in heaven.
Yeah. Well, hell, but yeah.
Yeah. But like, yeah, cyclists killed here. I don't know if the crosses are kind of to remind people to be careful, because they do.
Yeah.
In this weird way, when I see it, I go, oh shit, let me like.
That one in Carolina
Beach.
Beach.
This is like a weird curve or something. Like, let me just look more.
The one that I saw in Carolina Beach was at that crosswalk, and because that one of our favorite bars over there, that Fat Pelican, and huge fan of that bar, by the way. It's one of those ones with a walk-in cooler. Yeah. You just grab your own shit, and you're just like, man, this rocks.
Sure.
Anywho, there's one of the ghost bike is there, and yeah, when I looked at it, I did wait a couple extra seconds.
Yeah. So, if it does that, I think the point of it is to kind of be like, try and save maybe other people with it, because you're going, maybe people will be more careful if they see that, like.
I don't mind that then.
Yeah.
I don't mind that then. But yeah, the cross in front of the grocery store was weird. Again, I was getting pot stickers then. Just to go, kind of heat them up in the microwave type of thing. And
they got great pot. I got some in the fridge right now.
I know.
I'm having it for lunch.
Nope.
Great pot stickers.
Moral of the story, guys. Yeah. I mean, moral of this whole story.
HEB is incredible.
Look,
so
life goes on.
Pot stickers.
Well,
are so
I don't.
Good.
I mean, was he in a hurry to get to HEB? Maybe it is the greatest grocery store of all time. So yeah. Except for the ones with the bars in them. We're in Hard AF Seltzers and Lowe's in North Carolina, and they've got bars inside the grocery store so you can drink.
There's some HEBs with bars.
I heard, but I haven't been to one. Yeah,
Mueller up off 35.
The main.
I haven't been to one.
Whole Foods downtown has a bar.
Yeah. So, I heard that too. But so I want to ask your stance on this. They popped. I mean, not pop, but some asshole took a photo of Ubran Meyer, who we love, in a bar in the just having a beer while his wife was grocery shopping in Ohio, and and they were like, "What a fucking loser!" This whole thread, and people were going back and forth, and I was like,
"Urban was the loser?
Why is he a loser?"
And I was like, "No, dude. If your wife is shopping and you want to cozy up to the bar,
were they disappointed he wasn't finger banging anyone?"
Yeah, they were like. This isn't he used to be fun at a bar, right? Like now he's just waiting for his wife like a cook, right? What do you mean? What do you mean?
Oh man,
This guy used to fucking party.
People are such dicks, man. So somebody took this photo and clearly, like, you know,
I mean, they're
did
not
one
wrong.
of these where it was just like, oopsies, and then, you know,
They always get Urban at that horrible angle with the little whoopsies, right? He doesn't look bad in real life,
no,
but
he's
they
a
always
good-looking-
get him from underneath.
He's a good-looking dude in
fingering
real life.
some girl, you know.
a little asshole play, but yeah.
But had they gone from above a little bit, it would have looked nicer, you know.
There he is. Is that what it is? Oh, do they block out the employee?
Maybe they got like a picture with it. Maybe someone else took a candid, but this is him at that grocery store bar for sure.
Yeah, dude. What's the problem, man? What's
No
the
problem
fucking-
at all.
Yeah,
I'm having a
he's
good time.
like
I'm with you.
old. He's an old,
He's old school.
dude now, right? Like
He's not that old. He's only like 60.
He looks good.
It looks great. He's a good-looking dude in real life, and I get it.
He can blast.
You could still fucking finger, dude, if he wanted to. He looks that good.
And he's really funny, like really low-key funny. We were just like, okay, I get it. Like, you met him. You were with it. Like, he rocks.
Oh no, he's great.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if I laughed, but
Really?
yeah,
He said some pretty snarky shit.
he's cool. He's a cool dude.
You handed the wife a goddamn goblet of wine that was like a Harry Potter-esque.
He did.
No, you did.
Oh yeah. Well, she wanted.
Could you hand me that? And the size of that,
Yeah.
I mean, it was a whole bottle and a thing. And I was like,
Yeah.
whoa.
Yeah,
All
that's
right,
a
I'm
Urban
partying.
Meyer wife pour. They know how to do it. And by the way, what I learned from seeing them at that party was like, oh, like they both just fucking party.
Yeah. I don't think she
getting
cared, by
wasted,
the way.
hitting on people. Like they're just kind of like whatever.
Yeah. I don't think there's
It didn't.
yeah.
It made a lot more sense to me.
It did, Bob.
Once I saw them all, like the both of them partying together.
Yep.
Yeah.
Where I was like, oh, she probably allows that. Yeah, go ahead. Just don't fucking make it sloppy in public, you know?
Right. She's like, hey, asshole.
Yeah.
This isn't UF in 2006 anymore. Everybody's got
Right.
a goddamn
Right.
camera on them.
I know.
Because she's like, you know, twirling around the bar as well to all the dudes. Mm-hmm. So, I don't know.
Fun.
I'm not going to
fun
say
times.
open. I'm just going to say, like, we party,
Yeah, they party.
we flirt,
Yeah.
don't get fucking caught, whatever.
That's it, dude. That's it.
Don't lose your money. Don't lose your job.
But when I saw this, I was like, man, what are we doing these days? We're coming after somebody for having a beer in a fucking grocery store? Like, dude, that's the dream right there, you know? Hey, cozy up to the bar, have a beer.
Yeah, I think this is a you content thing. Did you guys see all this?
No, you know where I caught it was on Facebook, and then there was like 1,000 comments.
Yeah, this is a Facebook post.
Yeah. Is that what it is? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I saw. And I was just like, Jesus Christ, man. Leave the guy be. There's a certain...
It's Facebook.
I know, but we're going after people for shit. And
Okay.
Because it is going to lead into the next thing.
Okay.
There was a lot of people bitching because this story was... I figured it out last night, by the way. My buddy sent a video, like a funny Instagram post about like Creed, and it for whatever reason it popped up as this girl talking about her Arby's beef pussy lips, right? And I was like, hey, dude, I don't know if you should send this video out. This is the wrong one. If you watch a video now, so I apparently I'd seen the video already on IG, so it'll just go to the next one. Since you've already watched it, and I was like, oh shit. Same with Facebook now, where if you pop into one of these, it'll just kind of go to the next thing because it now knows how long you're staring at it, and they're like, oh, well, you must like this type of shit. Let's feed you something else, right? Of somebody else being made fun of in public. It was that Supreme Court judge that I hate, that Ketanji Brown Jackson chick. She did Broadway over the weekend.
Okay.
It was her dream to go and do Broadway or whatever, and people were making fun of her. I don't like her as a Supreme Court justice, but I also don't like that people are making fun of other people for just doing what they want to do in life either. Same with the Ubran Meyer thing. You want to have a fucking beer at a grocery store? Cool, man, do it. I'm not gonna, even with this, if this was your fucking dream and they're gonna let you come out on Broadway for the night and sing, for a minute, awesome, dude. I don't have a problem with it. It's cringy. You don't have to play it, and we're going to get dinged for it, so I wouldn't do it on
Okay.
YouTube.
I didn't know if it was lines or if it was a song.
No, it's a
Playing the
song.
music because then they'll get picked up.
What show is this, I wonder?
Bob. I have no idea. Bob. But we got to stop making fun of people for doing shit that they want to do. You know, I'm not.
Oh, it's Gay Romeo and Juliet.
Gay Romeo and Juliet.
It's called.
Okay.
It's. She makes her Broadway debut in And Juliet, a queer twist on Romeo and Juliet.
Is she gay in real life?
I don't know.
Is that why? Either way, don't have a problem with it. And I think this is what I'd like to get out of for the next year here when Trump gets in. Is I think the right needs to stop making fun of this shit too, where it's just like, hey, dude, we just tried to get out of that. So let's not get back into that. I don't want to just start making fun of people for no reason of like, cool, man, if that's your lifelong dream and you're going to fucking do it, just do it, man. Want to drink a fucking beer at a grocery store? Yeah. Who cares? You know, people assholes snapping pictures and shit like that. Fuck you, dude. Let's be better. Let's be best next year, okay?
Right.
Let's be best next year. I don't want to make fun of you because, look, we're trying to get Jessie on Chicago Fire so she can be a dead body next year.
Yes.
That's one of our goals.
It's one of our goals. I know there's got to be someone connected with something.
He was on the He was on the show. The creator was on the show. I still have his number. I've never burned the favor. Do we do it and just say, hey, fuck it? This would be like, I'll call him. He was really fucking cool.
Yeah.
The creator of it. And
as
then
long as they shoot in America, I'm good.
They shoot in LA.
Okay.
Or maybe Chicago.
Actually, they do shoot in the Chicago shows. Shoot in Chicago.
They do
for quite a bit of it. Yeah. I don't know about the interiors, but because my sister lives in like an urban area of Chicago, and stuff was like blocked off filming last time I was there.
Okay. Yeah. But that show because we always do the end of the year wrap up show. As our last show of the year for Ross Patterson Revolution on Patreon that day because it'll be on Patreon on Thursday. Write in what your predictions are and your resolutions as well, and then we'll go over those with the listeners live on air that day. Because I'm real curious as to what people think is going to happen. There's some wild shit going on out there.
Okay.
Just in the world in general, like what's going to happen in 2025.
Okay.
Because we're already starting off the end of the year with this drone thing and the fucking nukes and all that other shit. Like, just write in what you think is going to happen, and we'll go over it on Thursday and go over some predictions.
Okay.
Because I mean, I think Chalamet is going to win that goddamn thing next year. You know.
Okay. So all right. So prediction of like
what's going to happen?
Different things.
Yeah, it's just different things in the world, and then we'll go over the
War
top stories of
movie
2025.
Prediction.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Who are going to be the top bands? Who are going to be the hits? All that other stuff. Adele's getting sued right now. By the way.
For what?
Apparently, she plagiarized a song a million years ago. We're on YouTube today, so we can't play it. But do you know that song?
Oh, a million years ago is the song?
Yeah.
I thought you were saying it was a million years ago.
No. That's the song.
I don't know it. Bob, can you sing a couple bars for me?
Yeah, do you know? Because you can sing it.
A million. I don't know.
Oh, that's great.
I know it.
Yeah.
No.
Anyways, strange story. It was a Brazilian composer from like 2015. And they're not suing for a ton of money either. Like, it's very specific. It's $160,000 in damages because they want songwriting credits. That's not a crazy amount. So there might be something to it because Adele deleted it today off of all platforms. So maybe there is, dude. Who knows, man? And
then she'll put it back up with their writing credit?
I would imagine. That's usually how that goes.
Okay.
Because Tom Petty used to sue the shit out of people. And who's the other one? Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift would do that too, remember?
Yeah.
It's your little girl that you love, Bob.
Which one? Oh, Olivia Rodrigo was the little situation with that one.
The little girl you love, Bob.
Yeah, I don't love that phrasing, but
clip that.
She was 17.
Clip it.
She was 17 at the time. So
no, she's been over 18 for her entire music career.
He just likes that she looks really young.
But didn't she record it at 17 and then it came out at 18?
No.
Okay. But I think
she was.
It was her biggest hit, right?
Driver's License?
Yes.
Was that the one?
Yeah.
It was very Swiftian in vibes, certainly. I don't know what the writing situation is.
50-50.
I think she was at least 18, right? You checked, Bob.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I think you checked back in the day.
Oh, yeah. All right. She's 21 now. That song came out like 3 years ago. She was 18 for sure.
Okay. He checked.
Good for you, Bob. You're on the up and
I'm
up.
not
He felt
fucking-
weird. He felt weird about it, so he checked, and so he's known for
No,
a
Bob's
while.
on the up and up.
Yeah,
We're just
yeah,
making
yeah,
sure.
yeah.
We're just making sure.
For sure.
But yeah, those are always my favorite. I love doing that end of the year show because some of it has come true and some of it hasn't. The craziest one of all time was still Alex Jones.
Of what?
We did a wrap up on Drinkin' Bros one year, and I asked him. I said, "What's your predictions for the new year?" And he goes, it was literally the last show. He was like, RBG's gonna die about 2 weeks before the election, and it's gonna get crazy. And I was like, come on, man. And then sure enough, she
Come
did.
on, man.
And,
Come on, man. Yeah.
we clipped it, and it was like, holy shit.
What were her last words again?
I'm vote for Biden. Was that it? Or was it?
It was something bonkers where they actually
vote for Hillary?
They actually said, like, released her last words.
RGB's dying words.
Yes.
My most fervent wish is that I not be replaced until a new president is installed.
Not anything to the kids, to the husband. No. That was the last, the dying, the
know.
thing that was on her mind.
I know.
I believe it.
Because the listeners, by the way, everybody looks forward to this show at the end of the year. Usually it's like our highest rated show of the year. Somebody already sent in something, Bob, for you. And they said, Bob's prediction last year. Do you remember it?
I saw that tweet,
Yep.
He's-
but I don't want to speak about it
Yeah.
because I don't want to jinx anything.
Yeah.
Oh, it was so good, dude. They go, man, Bob on the prediction show last year said Jimmy would live into 2025.
Oh yeah, that was an
And-
easy fucking slam dunk.
Yeah,
That
but
just-
like,
Looking back on it, though,
just
I mean,
don't-
that is fucking bananas.
we don't want to jinx it though,
Yeah.
because
I
we
know,
still have.
I'm not pulling a fucking Colts and dropping the football at the 1 yard line. All right,
For
like I'm
sure.
not fucking doing that.
Yeah, we've got to.
Oh,
we've
Bill
gotta
Schofield's
just-
got a good one. He says-
Prediction?
yeah, he says Delco elopes in 2025. True or not true?
Nah, probably not.
Elopes, huh?
Yeah.
He loves a good wedding, though. A wedding.
Yeah, are you gonna?
No
if you
G.
do get married, would you have a wedding?
A wedding?
By the time I get married, I'll probably be closer to 40. So no,
Yeah, it's a hard no on that. I respect that. Thank you.
unless I marry like a 25-year-old.
No wedding? For the wedding master?
No wedding.
Yeah, no wedding. It's too late.
That's how he says it.
Yeah, that's how he says it.
I don't
It's
do.
Delco wedding.
I don't do G's well.
Or at all.
No, or at all. Delco. Nobody from Delco does. So yeah, that's
And
not.
even for people from Delco, I used to get called out by my teachers all the time.
If you have a summer wedding, it'll be warm.
It sure will.
I don't say worm. That's fucking.
I know, that's
insane.
the-
That's Bob who says
That's
that.
Anyways.
Warm wedding,
Jack?
it's fine. You want a warm weather wedding?
It's Bob who
Warm.
says that. So I'm not going. I told you I'm not going to my buddies, and he listens. Amrish, I'm not going to your wedding. I love you, but
I'll
sorry,
have
bro.
a bachelor party, but it'll be more of a golf trip probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's not bad. I've never been a fan of like the strippers and the bullshit for bachelor parties. It always feels forced and then and gross. You're just like, hey, dude, I can't fucking do that. I like that type of shit where it's like, all right, great, let's go somewhere, have some nice steaks, some laughs. I'm not a big golfer.
Sure.
I'm terrible at it.
Sure.
I don't like doing things that I'm terrible at, so I refuse to do it.
All right.
Tune in to Drinkin' Bros Sports. We'll be live with the NFL show in about 4 minutes. Derek likes to chat beforehand, so maybe it's 5. Who knows? But flip on over to Drinkin' Bros Sports on YouTube. We'll be live over there with Mr. Derek Wolf shortly for the prediction show. Man, that tattoo bet is probably going to happen. I'm so pissed off about it. We'll see. Big game on Thursday nights. Hopefully the Chargers win that one, and I don't have to do it, but we'll find out, kids.
I don't want to know about it.
It's a small ass tat, you know. It's just one of those. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. But we're not there yet, so I'm not gonna. No need to pull it up. We're not there yet. Okay, we're not gonna Jimmy Carter this one. So we'll be live for that. And then once again, Christmas show live from Free Roam Brewing in Bernie, Texas, 6 p.m. Meet us there. Hard AF Seltzer all night long. Laughs, Santa suits, mariachi band, magic. Should be a great time. The whole crew will be there. And then we'll air that episode Like I said, maybe Friday night or Sunday, and then that'll be our last one for the year here, kids. And then we'll be back on J6, which is our favorite day. If Trump makes that a holiday, it'd be great. It's just a federal holiday for J6.
Yep.
I would love it.
Yep.
I would love it. Appreciate you tuning in. Go to iTunes, rate the show 5-star, and leave a quick review. Also, head on over to Spotify. It's just a 5-star. You can walk away. For Jessie Wiseman, a.k.a. the Jables, and Ross Patterson, this is the Revolucion. Buenos tardes, everyone.
Good afternoon.